Welcome back to Learn JavaScript on Codecademy. We're in the Iterators section. This is Choose the Right Iterator. There are many iteration methods you can choose. In addition to learning the correct syntax for the use of iteration methods, it's also important to learn how to choose the correct method for different scenarios. The exercise below will give you the opportunity to do just that. You'll see errors pop up in the terminal as you work through this exercise, but by the end, the errors will be gone. Instructions: 1. Replace the word method in the first method call with a method that will do something to each of the values in the array and return undefined. So we already know the first method that we learned was forEach, and that will do something to each of the values in the array and return undefined. So let's add that here. Run it. We did a pass, and we do get an error as it said we would be getting in the beginning, but we do get our logs of each city there with have you visited appended. 2 says, in the second method call, replace the word method with a method that will return a new array with only those elements longer than 7 characters. So we know the filter method will allow us to return a new array with a condition that only those elements longer than 7 characters are returned. Let's do that. Run it. We pass. In the third method call, replace the word method with a method that takes an array that contains multiple values and returns a single value. In the third method call, replace the word method with a method that takes an array that contains multiple values and returns a single value. So we know that .reduce will allow us to take an array with multiple values and return a single value. Let's add that. Run it. We pass. In the fourth method call, replace the word method with a method that will return a new array of numbers returned from the function. The only other method we learned that will return a new array is .map. Here, map. Run it. We pass. In the fifth method call, replace the word method with a method that will return a Boolean value. And we learned 2 different methods that would return true or false, and that was .sum and .every. Let's add it here. Run. We do pass. So the important thing that we're learning here is how to know what the right iterator is to use in a different scenario. Practicing the different methods will help you better understand when to use which. As long as you practice them, you'll be able to see when best to use different methods. Make sure to do that before moving on to the next lesson, and I'll see you there.